All right, now one of the things I want to talk about real quick are some of the choices that you can make when your body no longer sees your training as a stress. Now here's how this works. The more you train, the faster you adapt and the faster you stop seeing results, which isn't a bad thing. That's the purpose of training in the first place, to promote adaptation. Now generally, it takes 8 to 12 weeks to reach this point with whatever program that you're following, but when you do, you're left with a decision to make if you want to keep progressing. Now some of the choices you can make, you can either increase the demand or decrease the demand. The purpose of increasing the demand is to promote further adaptation, whereas the purpose of decreasing the demand is to help regain sensitivity and keep your body sensitive to training. Now, if you choose to increase the demand, you don't have many choices here in terms of how you could go about doing that. You can either train more or do more when you train. The problem, though, is there's only so much more you can do before you can't do any more. Now, sure, if you have the luxury of training 6 to 7 days a week for as many hours as you want, you have a lot more room to increase the demand than somebody who can only train 3 to 4 hours per week. In that case, you might want to entertain the idea of decreasing the demand. And in that case, there's a lot of different ways you could go about doing it, but 2 ways are to either take a week off or reduce your training for 1 to 2 weeks following an 8 to 12 week period in which the demands were strategically increased.